There he goes. Pretty cool, huh? He's a fun little toy. He's a wind-up toy. Mr. Wayne here, Wayne Potash. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Just thought we'd try something a little different for the start here. And we're going to put him down. He's going to keep going. Today, we have a song called Abiyoyo. And it was written, and it also has a little song in it, a story. It was written by Pete Seeger, who's one of my very favorite singers and songwriters, and he played guitar, he played banjo, and you can check him out sometime. Pete Seeger is his name. He has lots and lots of songs for kids, and he's really great. And he wrote this song called Abiyoyo, which you might have heard before. I hope you did. There's a book called Abiyoyo that was written after the song, and I tell the story too. I tell it a little bit different, but not, you know, just for fun. All right, so here we go. Here's the story. A long, long time ago, before there were cars, before there were airplanes, there were some boats. There was no telephones though, no computers, no TVs, no movies, weren't even trains yet. And long, long ago, there was this little town, little village. And in this town, a lot of people lived there. And there was a little boy who lived there with his daddy. And the little boy had a ukulele. Kind of like this. Now, every night when the people in the town were sleeping, the boy would wake up and he'd take out his ukulele and he'd play it really loud, like this. And he would wake up everybody in the town. And they would all open their windows. Can you open your windows? And they would all stick their heads out the window. Can you stick your head out, pretend? And they'd all holler, "Stop that noise! Stop that noise! It's too late for that! It's too late for that!" And then they would close their windows. And then they would go back to sleep. Now, really early in the morning, when everybody was still sleeping, the sun maybe just hadn't come up yet, the boy would wake up and he would take out his ukulele again and he would play it really loud like this. And he would wake up everybody in the town again. And they would all open up their windows. Can you open your windows? Yeah. And they'd stick their heads out and they'd holler, "Stop that noise! Stop that noise! It's too early for that! It's too early for that!" And they would close their windows. Can you close your windows with me? And they would go back to sleep. Now, the boy would wake up the people in the town every morning and every night, day after day after day. And they didn't like that very much. But even worse than that was the daddy. The daddy, you see, whoop, let me get it here. The daddy had a magic wand. This is my pretend magic wand, just make believe. But the daddy had a real magic wand, and he could make things disappear. He would just go zip, zip, and it would be gone. It'd be like, you know, here now, gone now. But it would be really gone. Couldn't find it. It would disappear. But the daddy liked to play tricks on people. Is that a nice thing to do? No. Like, for instance, if somebody was really, really tired, I'll pretend it's me. "Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I haven't sat down all day. I'm gonna sit down and take a little rest on my chair. Oh, I'm so tired." Right about there, the daddy would sneak up with the magic wand. And he'd come along, ho, 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 and he'd go zoop, zoop, and the chair would disappear. And the person, I'll pretend it's me again, was gonna go sit down. "Yeah, I'm gonna sit down, I'm really tired." "Ah, hey, what happened to my chair? What happened to my chair?" And the daddy would be there with the magic wand. "Ha, ha, 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 that's so funny, ha, ha." "Hey, that's not funny. I don't like that. Or let's say somebody was really thirsty. I'll pretend it's me. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I just want something to drink. Oh, I got a big glass of lemonade here. Oh, it's gonna be so good. About to drink it, when up sneaks the daddy with the magic wand. Zoop, zoop. And the glass disappeared. Psh, hey, there's lemonade all over me. What happened to my glass? And the daddy would be there. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, I made it disappear. Hey, that's not funny. I don't like that. Well, let me grab my chair. I'll tell you the rest of the story. The people in the town did not like the daddy playing tricks on them all the time with the magic wand. And they didn't like the little boy waking them up every morning and every night with the music from the ukulele. So they had a big town meeting and everybody talked about it, and they decided that the boy and the daddy couldn't live in the town anymore. And they said, you two leave town. You two leave town. You can't live here anymore. And the boy and the daddy, well, where are we going to live? The people in the town said, well, hey, there's a house across the field by the woods, way down there. You can see it. Nobody lives there. And you guys can live there. That can be your new house. We want you to have someplace to live, but you can't live in our town because you are driving us crazy. The boy and the daddy were very sad, but they had to leave the town, go across the field, and live in the house by the woods. Now, the people in the town used to like to get together just about every night and tell stories for fun. Because back then, like I said before, there was no TVs, there was no computers, no radios, and there weren't very many books either. So usually they would get together and just tell stories. I know you guys like stories. So their stories, they had all sorts of stories, but their favorites were about these giants. You know what a giant is? Like somebody who's super, super big like a tree. Really, really big, really big. And there was one giant called Abiyoyo. And they had all these stories about Abiyoyo, how big he was, how mean he was, and scary. And they loved those stories because they were pretend stories. They just told them for fun. But the very next day, early in the morning, the people woke up. And they looked out their windows. They said, oh, it's a beautiful day. Look, the sun is coming up. Nice, nice. And then all of a sudden it got really dark. And the people said, well, what's that shadow in front of the sun? What is it? How come it got so dark? And then they looked more carefully, and they went, oh no, it's Abiyoyo. Oh no, he's real. Ah! And they were so scared that they ran into their bedrooms and climbed under their beds to hide. And they could feel Abiyoyo's footsteps shaking the ground. Boom, 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 boom. And Abiyoyo stopped in a big field that was full of cows. Now, Abiyoyo was so big, so huge, he scooped down 2 claws, and he scooped up a cow in his claws and popped it in his mouth like it was a little raisin and swallowed it. Now, do you know why Abiyoyo had claws? Because he never cut his nails. And Abiyoyo, his teeth were all green and slobbery. You know why? Because he never brushed his teeth. And his hair was all in knots and there were bugs crawling in him. You know why? Because he never washed or brushed his hair or combed his hair. And he had big, stinky feet.
P.U. Do you know why? Because he never washed his feet. He didn't have any shoes either. Ugh.
And Abiyoyo kept walking towards the town. Boom, boom, boom. And he stopped in another field. And there were sheep there. Bah! And he scooped up a sheep with his one claw. Popped it in his mouth and ate it, just like it was a little raisin. And he kept walking towards the town. Uh-oh. Now, right about now, can you guess who might have been waking up in their house across the field near the woods. The boy and his daddy, yeah. The boy woke up first, and he looked out his window, and he saw the sun. He said, "Daddy, it's going to be a nice day. The sun is shining. Look at that." And then he saw the shadow. And he said, "Daddy, there's a big shadow in front of the sun. What is that?" And the daddy said, "I don't know, son. Let me look." And the daddy walked over to the window and looked, and the daddy went, "Oh, no! Oh, no! It's Abiyoyo, the monster! The giant! Oh, no! He's heading for the town!" The boy said, "Daddy, we got to stop him. What can we do?" And the daddy said, There's nothing we can do, son. He's too big. He's as big as a tree." The boy said, "Well, hey, Daddy, get your magic wand. You can make him disappear." Daddy said, "No, that's not going to work, son. The magic in my magic wand only goes down. It doesn't go up. Abiyoyo's too big. But if Abiyoyo were laying down, I think I could make him disappear, but I'm not sure. I don't think I know how to make Abiyoyo lay down. He's not going to listen to me if I just say, 'Hey, lay down.'" The boy said, "I have an idea." And he grabbed his ukulele, and he was really brave. He went running straight for Abiyoyo the monster, the big giant. And the daddy grabbed his magic wand. "Wait for me, son, wait for me. Hey, slow down, slow down." And finally, they caught up to the place where Abiyoyo was. And the boy and the father had to look way up into the sky to see his face. Whoa, he is big. And Abiyoyo looked way down at them. Whoa. Ooh. And the boy picked up his ukulele and he started playing this song. Abiyoyo, 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 yo 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 yo, Abiyoyo, yo 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 yo, Abiyoyo, 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 yo 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 yo, Abiyoyo, yo yo yo. Well, Abiyoyo stopped. He said, "Ah, that little boy is singing a song. He's singing a song about. He's singing a song. He's singing a song about me." And a very silly smile came to Abiyoyo's face. Can you show me a silly smile? I'll try one too. Ready? And Abiyoyo started tapping his foot. Can you tap your feet? And Abiyoyo started shaking up and down. Can you shake up and down? And before you knew it, that big old monster was dancing. Can you dance? Abiyoyo, 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 yo 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 yo, Abiyoyo, yo yo yo. And Abiyoyo was dancing all over the place, having a great time, dancing and dancing. And the boy kept playing the song over and over, all morning long, all through lunchtime, in the afternoon too, and he kept getting faster. Abiyoyo, 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 yo 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 yo, Abiyoyo, yo yo. And he kept dancing and dancing until finally Abiyoyo was so tired from all that dancing and jumping around, Abiyoyo just fell down on the ground and fell fast asleep. And as soon as he did, up sneaks the daddy with the magic wand. And he went zip zip, and Abiyoyo, the giant, disappeared. Now all the people in the town, they were all still hiding. Do you remember where? They were hiding under their beds. They all came out from under their beds. Can you come out from under your beds? Yeah. And they opened their windows. Can you open your windows? And they all looked outside. And they said, "Abiyoyo's gone." And they all yelled, "Hooray." Can you yell hooray with me? Hooray! They were so happy. They saw the boy and the daddy. They said, "Hey, come back to town. Come back to town. We want you here. We want you here." And the boy said, Can I bring my ukulele? I won't wake you up anymore. Yeah, bring your ukulele, come on. And the daddy said, can I bring my magic wand? I won't play tricks on anybody anymore. Sure, bring your magic wand. We're going to have a big party to celebrate, said all the people in the town. And they did. They had a huge party. There was pizza, there was ice cream and cupcakes and cookies, and all sorts of good things to eat, all sorts of fresh fruit and yummy things to drink too. And they were having a great time. There were rides, and they were playing with animals, and there were toys, and there was dancing and music. But they wanted the band that was playing the music to only play one song over and over and over again so they could sing along. Do you know what the song was? That's right, yeah, it was Abiyoyo. Can you sing it with me right now? Abiyoyo, 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 yo-yo, yo-yo, Abiyoyo, yo-yo, yo-yo, Abiyoyo, 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 yo-yo, yo-yo, Abiyoyo, yo-yo, yo-yo. I hope you like that story. Once again, that was written by Pete Seeger. This is Mr. Wayne saying goodbye. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you all soon, okay? Bye.